Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back, or should I say, since we are in the middle of the holidays. This video was actually shot before Thanksgiving and I wasn't feeling well enough to edit it, so I moved on. I actually thought I threw this away, but I found it on my laptop, and since Christmas is still a couple of weeks away, and e.l.f. is so darned affordable, I thought that I'd go ahead and put it out. Merry e.l.f.ing holidays! Today we're going to look at some of the holiday stuff that I picked up from e.l.f. and we're going to do these eye looks here, and hopefully you're going to want to see that. So if so, just keep watching as I start mixing and matching old and new e.l.f. products. Alright, so we're going to start off with this. I'm anxious to get in here and see what these are gonna do. I've not put these on my eyes yet, so I don't know how that's gonna go. And where shall we go first? How about we come right here? I'm just going to tap down into this brown, which I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm going to bring it right. Not bad. Okay, so far, so good. I just am primarily wondering whether or not e.l.f.'s holiday stuff is as good as like those bite-sized palettes that they churned out, or if it's utter crap. I like that. I think that did pretty good. That was just a little tap. I'll do that again. I'm just patting it. Pat, 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 all the way across. I didn't set my eye, so I'm just patting. And I have the Sigma eye primer on. Doesn't look like it's gonna give me too much grief there getting into folds of skin. You know, I think I'm gonna use as much e.l.f. as I can in this video. It's like I have some e.l.f. here, but some products I didn't buy. I was mostly concentrating on things that I'd never tried, or like the holiday stuff. Let's take this all over. That's pretty, ain't it? I'm gonna come in this burnt orange right here. I'm just circling around. Where those two meet, I'm just gonna drag across there to darken that up a little bit. That's pretty. I don't want it to scream I have orange in there, but I do want to darken it up a little bit and shift its color. I'm really curious about this shade right here. See it? Kind of liking this toppery kind of shade. Let's pop it right on top of the green and see what we get. I don't think I'm going to bring that all the way over. I like having it in the corner and then leaving the green on by itself on the outermost part. In fact, let's darken that up a little bit. Let's darken that up here on the outside. I like it. Let's do something different to the other eye. I'm going to bring it into that shade right there, and this shouldn't show up. It should actually just be like something that I can go over my eye with to help the shadows blend a little better, maybe. Well, let's go into this brown right here that's below between the green and the other shade we used. And I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to lightly run it through the crease here so I can see what she looked like. I think this is not a bad palette so far for 10 bucks. If you just want to experiment with some green and orange and you don't want to put out a lot of money to do it, that's what I think. So many ways we can go. What should we do next? I don't know. I really like that topper shade. I wonder what it would look like over something like, you know, like this taupey shimmer. All right, let's do that. Let's get this taupey shimmery color and bring that right here and see what that looks like. I think that looks pretty. This is actually the kind of eye, not the crease, okay? What I would do is there's a Lancome shadow that I forgot the name of that I would take and put all over my lid, and that was it. Before YouTube, that's what I did. It was that color. And I thought to myself at the time, well, let's see, I have brown eyes, so I should wear brown shadow. I like that. That's real simple. And we can spice that up with some green under here if we want in a minute, but how about we take that same topper shade. I'm really into this topper shade here. I don't want to put it on top. How about we put it in the middle first and just see if we like it. I like it, you like it, I like it. I'm going to take the first shade that we had and just pop it here on the outside. I just want to see if I can darken it up with the same color, you know, concentrated. It's just kind of, that's simple but pretty, right? I like this. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this a winner. We'll come back in a little bit and get some under eye colors. Now, we also got a trio of sponges just because I was curious, and I got them all wet. And I think this might even be squishier than the normal one that I use, which is this one. Now, this is dry, okay? But, you know, this one that I love so much from e.l.f., I think this one might even be squishier. And they're called Marshmallow, and it came with one of these, so I want to use that with some concealer. I'm going to use this e.l.f. foundation first. I'm just going to slap it right there and over here. That's 2 pumps, and I know that the sponge is going to eat up some of it, so let's go. Let's put her on. This is a perfect example of I can't see without my glasses. So evidently I've rubbed shadow under my eye and don't even see it. Do you see it? Okay, there's fragrance coming from, I assume. I don't think no, the sponges don't have fragrance. So it's coming from that foundation. But I like this e.l.f. foundation for a drugstore foundation. I think it's pretty good. Like if I went out of town and I didn't have my makeup, which, how much poor planning do we got going there? You know? I'm going to leave and I'm not taking my makeup. I just want to buy new makeup when I get there. But serious, if something happened and I had to go to the drugstore and pick up a foundation, I know this one is already good, so I would pick this up. I'm going to put a little bit more right there because I need to come on my forehead. Not that long ago, somebody said something about me not using, you know, the foundations that I use are so expensive and that drugstore foundations were just as good. Okay. I agree there are some, you know, but I prefer for my base, for my foundation, I actually do prefer high-end for that. Here's the thing. If I have spent a bunch of money on foundations that cost a lot, and I'm going to, I review them, so I have quite a few, and if I'm going to let one go bad, it's going to be the one I can just easily replace with the groceries. I just dipped down into my Juno Blur powder to set this because I don't have an e.l.f. face powder. I've had it before. I wasn't that fond of it. I don't want to purchase a powder that's going to sit in a drawer. I know what products I like from e.l.f. Now I have these two concealers from them. They're both the camo, but one is hydrating and one is not. I like this to cover up things on my face, and I like this one going under my eyes. So, yeah. We are not going to be putting that one that I use on my face on my eyes at all. But I want to try out this sponge too. So, let's go. They actually have a camo sponge that is meant for using, oh my goodness, I'm dragging this green down here with this. Not good. I don't normally have that problem. I didn't enjoy that very much, but you know, we're just gonna, I don't know if the sponge is too big underneath my eye there. You know, I need to squish it down more or what. But that was not a very good execution of this. So let us take it on this side and see if it happens again. I think what I did was I picked it up from out here. So that doesn't, don't do that. I hope that eyeshadow doesn't continue to smear. That wouldn't be very good, would it? Okay, all right, this is the cheek palette. I think I'm probably going to come over here. I think that this one here is definitely a highlight. First, I'm going to come right here into that shade to kind of bronze up here a little bit. Be careful with that. Careful. Careful, careful. Then let's just move over here and get this blush right there and apply that. So these are got some pigment to them.
Footage of me applying the lipstick, which was one of their dual-ended ones I love, the new lip balm, and 2 of their brow products is gone. And when this resumes, I'm finishing up using their gel eyeliner. Now, I thought about pitching the video because of it, but at the end, I do give reviews of all the products that I used. So let's just resume in the middle of eyeliner.
I can tell you this, it takes more than the Sigma does, so. But it seems to be more fluid than the Sigma is. So I don't know. We'll see. If in a little bit this starts coming off, then we'll know I can't use it, or it just wasn't meant to be. All right, I am so sad because one of my favorite products from e.l.f. is their brightening pen that I use under my brow. And I just had it out the other day showing it, and now I cannot find it. That makes me really sad. So we're going to use the other concealer of theirs, the camouflage one, and we'll just get a little brush here. How about this little Juno shader brush? We'll coat this brush up with it. I am so upset. I love that thing. And I'm just going to go ahead and bring this under here and clean up a little bit under my brow. And right here, but be very careful because we smeared that green. See, I just did it again. Why did I do that? All right, that green, if you guys get that green, can you see what happened there? I have smeared that green again. That green is real finicky. It doesn't, you know, oh my goodness. It just really doesn't want to stay put. It wants to move. If you're somebody that itches their eyes, or, you know, well, I'd be very careful with that green because it doesn't, it wants to move. And that's a shame because I think it looks gorgeous. I think it looks totally Christmassy. Okay, let me get my mascara on, and I think I might go ahead and do something with my hair. And then I will be back. So these marshmallow sponges, I really like them. They're real squishy. I like them. So other than the green eyeshadow problem, this was perfect. I would suggest that you put on your concealer before you do your eye makeup. As far as the eyeliner goes, I've not had it in for any length of time, but it didn't come all the way out. I'll report right here if this held for, you know, even a couple of hours. As far as the brow products went, this new one, yes, perfect. I love these two together. And even if I have to buy two, that's still so much cheaper than buying one that's $20-some. So, hello, I love it. I do love the balm, but it'll be something I put in my purse. It's not a balm that I think is actually doing anything good for my mouth. I think that the palette here for your cheeks for $10, you get a highlight, which we didn't put on, did we? Let's put the highlight on. I think that for $10, let's see, what's she gonna do? Am I too whatever? Let's look and see. Okay, it's not glitter. It's an actual highlight. So I think that looks pretty good, actually. So this palette here, I think this is worth $10. You know, I have my bronzer shade and a few different colors of blush in here and a highlight. So I think for $10, this is a nice little palette to have, holidays or not. The eyeshadow palette, other than the green smearing on me, I mean, I thought they went on really great. They look beautiful. I think this is worth $10. So I'm giving a double thumbs up for the new e.l.f. stuff that I got, and of course I like the e.l.f. stuff that I used in here. So yeah, I hope you guys know and always realize you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, you can turn it around by going and being a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
Merry happy elf and no, wait a minute, I messed that up. That's no, it's not boy either, you know. These eyes cry every night for eyeshadow. These lips get all chapped and bleed. Oh, but I think I'm gonna take this rougher number 15. I'm gonna take this rougher number. A little tap. A little tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Adam Sandler would be so proud of me. Ho, 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 green giant. Merry Christmas. You gonna focus? Alright, you're gonna get fired if you don't do what you're told. Focus on this. And I mean, alright, thank you. There are a few that are good from the drugstore. So, you know, if cash is... What is that, Mary? What did you do? Where'd that come from? I don't know, look! Cat scratch fever! I'm trying to pawn this off like a cat did that to me. Those are cat claws. Do a little shaking here. I'm sure I got hair all over me. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Dang right, it's better than yours. Dang right, it's better than yours. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Dang right, it's better than yours. Dang right. I can't wait till my new bras get here.